Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Red Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Patti Duke Astin, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch. As we play the star-studded Big Buddy Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Raymer.
Everybody ready out there? We're ready up here, aren't we?
Yep.
All right, what do you want to do?
Play cards.
Okay, now let's say hello to Tricia Lockamare and Howard Weeks. Howard Meeks. I said Weeks first. We're in the middle of round two, right? Tricia's the current champ. She's got $950 to her credit. And Howard, you've had both of your questions. You've matched 4 of our celebrities. And Tricia, you've matched 1. That means you need 3 to tie. However, you could win it if you match 4. We'll see how this game turns out right after we see about this. Here we go. This is the last question of the last round. Tricia, 3 to tie and 4 to win. Did you hear about Weird Willie? No! He showed up at the sock hop with a sock on his blank.
Showed up the sock what, Dad?
Sock hop. It's a thing that teenagers do.
Sock hop.
They take their shoes off and they dance in their socks. That's called a sock hop.
It also wears out their socks.
Yes, it does. This Weird Willie, he showed up at the sock hop with a sock on his blank.
Why not?
That's good.
I use my emergency
Quite good.
voice when my children
No,
dance
that's
in
good.
their socks.
That's good.
That is.
Okay, Trish. Did you hear about Weird Willie? He showed up at the sock hop with a sock on his blank.
Nose.
Nose? Okay, she said nose. Now you need 3 noses to tie, 4 to win. George?
I don't got a nose here. I got a head.
Head. That seems to be the popular favorite there with them.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
How can you tell it's a popular favorite already?
Because just I can tell by the way they're cheering and applauding and screaming.
Why don't you be an MC or something? That's very clever. All right, I'm sorry. I just, suddenly there was a, I don't know.
Well, now, if they applaud and scream and holler louder...
It's a more popular favorite.
That's right.
Than the most popular favorite.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You have such an analytical mind. Do you have an answer?
He just had a punch for that joke. Hello, darling.
Would you respond, please?
No, she's her.
I
you don't
evidently
play.
don't
I'm
write.
sorry.
She doesn't.
I said the same as George.
Head. Okay. Now, Trish, you must match the 3 bottom celebrities to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Patti has head, so that means Howard Meeks wins the game. Tricia, I'm glad you're not leaving here empty-handed.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it. Had a great time.
$950 for
Good.
Tricia
Thank you.
Lacamare. There she goes. Okay. Snappy dresser, isn't he? Makes me look like a bum, this guy.
Sharp dresser yourself, Jay.
You're okay, Howard. You got a big chance now for win a big bundle of money here, and we'll get right to it. We polled the studio audience not too long ago. We said, write down your best answer to this. Blank colony. Blank colony. Now, the answer they gave us most often will get you $500 if you match it. If you match the second most popular response, you get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of our 6 celebrities are permitted to assist by suggesting answers. You may call on them now one at a time.
Patti Deutsch.
Really?
Yes, you. You are the one. You, the natural redhead.
Uh-huh.
With red roots and everything.
All of that. It's a little-known wine company. Leper.
What?
Leper colony.
Leper colony. Okay.
No?
Yes. Who else do you want?
How about Charles?
How about Charles?
In honor of lovely Richard Dawson, the British colony.
The British colony.
We have a bit
The British colony? What's that?
I think I'll go with Richard.
Yes.
I would if I were
Too
you.
soon. And
Ant colony. Okay. Now, Howard, think it over carefully. You've got 3 answers suggested by the celebrities. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own. To review them for you, they're British colony, ant colony, and leper colony. Do you want one of those or one of your own?
I think I'm going to throw theirs out. I got one of my own, nudist colony.
Look at those people out there. Say nudist colony. Say nudist colony, they go bananas out there. Put your clothes on. What kind of shit? What do you think this is there? Okay,
Jane.
what?
that's the popular favorite.
Yes, indeed. I agree, Charles. Here we go. We are looking for a nudist colony. Let's,
He's taking
shall we
his
investigate
clothes off.
the $100 response? Swiss colony. Little old Swiss colony. All right. Let's see if we get a nudist colony. Another 250. Reveal yourself. No, that's an ant
Oh, it's
colony
going to
there.
be
That's,
nudist.
you think it's going to be up there?
Yeah.
All right. Go.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good judgment. Howard Meeks, well done. He went on his own, and he came up with the right answer there, and he's got $500 additional. You have a total of $600 now, but more importantly, you're going to play for 10 times the amount you just won, or $5,000, and we'll give you the money if you'll match one celebrity exactamente.
Well, at home, I always do good when I match Richard, so I'm going to try Richard.
Okay. You play the game at home, right? Well, then well, so far, you're pretty good at it. Stand on the blue dot, but you got to face that way. Okay. I just want to get your back to Richard, because you don't have eyes in the back of your head, do you? No, you don't. All right. Hey, good luck to you. Blank ashes. Blank ashes. Blank ashes. Blank ashes. Okay, he's finished. Now, Howard, give us the answer that Richard has written on the card. We give you $5,000. Blank ashes.
I'm really at a blank myself. I'll just...
Now, wait and think about it. Now, just
Okay.
look at the word.
Okay.
Don't hurry.
What do you say?
Oh, shit.
You got to say something.
Burning ashes.
Burning ashes. Well, ashes is the result of burning, but I don't know whether Richard thought of that or not. What do you
thought
say?
it was going to be between this and cigarette. I said cigar.
Cigar, cigarette ashes. Ashes to ashes, another
Dust
good
to
one.
dust.
Dust to
Well, I'm
dust.
sorry you didn't win the
Burning
5,000, but you're up to 600, and you're going to meet another player later. Right now, we want to do a little business with America. Here it is. Don't rush me. I'm not ready. Now I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's say hello to Etta Goff. Applause, applause, applause.
Glad to.
How are you, Etta?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. We'd like to find out a little bit about you before we begin.
I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I came just to play match game.
No kidding.
And,
How do you feel about old man Periwinkle?
well, he's pretty good sort. You're not insinuating anything, are you?
No. He likes you.
Does he?
Yep.
Well, that's fine. I like everybody to like me.
What else you want to tell us about you?
Well, I taught school, started way back in the Depression. And here the last few years, the salaries got so good, I was afraid all that wealth would spoil me, so I retired.
Ha! They let you quit, eh?
Indeed.
Well, I bet those kids loved you.
They cried.
Sure they did. I'm going to cry when you leave here.
I probably will, too.
Not if you're a winner.
Well,
You have A or B here, Etta.
I'll start at the beginning with A.
That's a school teacher for you. Starts with A. ABC. Gail said, I had the world's worst date. Not only did he want separate checks, he wanted separate blanks. It's the world's worst date.
Yes.
Not only did he want separate checks, he wanted separate blanks.
Right.
Gail is speaking.
Sure. Gail, who is the question?
All right, Etta, are you thinking about this one?
I already thought.
Oh, you did. Don't say it yet. Gail said I had the world's worst date. Not only did he want separate checks, he wanted separate blanks.
Tables.
Tables. They like that. I think you got a winner there. Let's find out right now. She says tables, George.
I said so too.
Oh, one for Etta. Yes.
I'll bet if I'd had Miss Goff for teacher, I would have gotten all A's.
Yes.
No, I went right over the river as usual. I said separate restaurants.
Aha. Yes.
Eric Portman, Margaret Layton, film version, David Niven,
Rita Hayworth.
Deborah Carr,
Separate tables.
separate car hops.
Separate tables. 2 for Etta. Now, Patti, she's looking for separate tables.
She has 3.
Oh, 3. Are these people separated? Or are they in the same room, at least?
If you and I went out, we would not have these.
No, indeed not. Show us your table.
Tables.
Oh, well. That's most unusual for a first round. You're up against a good game player here,
I
Howard.
see that. I see that.
Let's see how we do with yours. The Army General said, this year, we're going with a truth in advertising approach, and that's why the new recruiting posters say, join the Army and see the blank.
I think I missed the first part somewhere along the line.
The Army General said this year we're going with a truth in advertising campaign.
Truth in advertising.
Yes. That's why the posters will say, join the Army and see the blank. The Army General is speaking. Truth in advertising.
Hi, babe.
Hi, Annie.
Got the reservations made?
Yeah, we're all set.
Terrific. Are we gonna have a good time tonight?
Well, yeah, write it. Let me see. Write it.
Not bad, dear. A little heavy.
All right. Okay. Howard Meeks. The Army General said this year, we're going with a truth in advertising approach, and that's why the new recruiting posters say, join the Army and see the blank.
How about the inside of a barrack?
The inside of a barracks.
I don't think the audience thought much of that answer.
No, they don't think too much of that. Did you have another idea?
No.
You've been drawing blanks lately, haven't you? That's too bad, Howard. George, he says
Well, I
barracks.
remember what I first saw when I got in the Army. It was the
KP,
kitchen.
see the kitchen. There's a good one, Brett.
I think this is a match. You're in the Army now. You get to see the camp.
Get to see the camp. Well, that's the overall place, you see. The barrack is a specific building.
You're the guy that said that other thing was the audience best choice.
Yes.
And you just said now he drew a blank and the audience booed. Barracks.
Barracks. Gesundheit. Yes. Okay. Patti Duke.
Yes.
That's why the new recruiting posters say, join the Army and see the blank.
I'm just going to spell it right, even though it's wrong. Latrine.
Latrine.
L-A-T-R-I.
L-A, right. Oh. Yes, sir?
Son of latrine.
Okay. Thank you, Corporal. What do you say, Major?
I say join the Army and see the pits.
Okay. There we are at the end of round one. Scores 5-1. Round two coming up after this. Pay attention.
Today's consolation prizes are first, 4 gallons of toothpaste Easy Care latex flat enamel, a scrubbable flat finish latex enamel, exclusively from True Value Hardware Store. And from Kinney Shoes, the great American shoe store, an up-to-the-minute selection of fashion footwear. Kinney Shoes not only fit your feet, they fit your life. and a hot lather machine, and a supply of new flavor formula search. If you took a search now, your breath would still be fresh in half an hour. Search keeps on working even after 30 minutes. And a supply of easy-to-use House and Bloom plant care products. Convenient, mistake-proof House and Bloom for houseplant success with no mess and no guess. Well, it's laugh time again to the star of our show, Gene Reilly. Thank you, Johnny Olson.
And a Friday, Friday, card, Charlie, Friday, Friday, card, Charlie, Friday, and a Charlie, Friday, can a Friday, get a pre-order. Oh, you're a karate, okay. Melvin said.
How many people play?
One person, you.
Do it head on. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
so, I'm Ahmed.
Here it is now. Melvin said, the motto of my company is, you're in great hands. The strange thing is, my company manufactures blanks.
Right?
I don't know. There is no right or wrong on this show. Melvin said the motto of my company is, you're in great hands. The strange thing is, my company manufactures blanks.
Coffins.
She said coffins. Can you imagine that?
Miss Goff, did I make you a promise the last time around?
You bribed me.
They looked at me, they went,
Who said that?
caskets.
Oh! Now, Howard, five to tie is the best you can do. Got to match everybody. Here we go. Who plays? Everyone except Charles, all right? Nino said our school was so tough, we didn't have a principal. We had a blank. That's how tough our school was. We didn't have a principal. We had a blank. All right. You ready, Howard? Wait as soon as George is finished there.
I'm finished.
Okay. Nina said our school was so tough we didn't have a principal. We had a blank.
About 3 answers hit me all at the same time, so I'm going to keep it simple and say policeman.
A policeman. A policeman. You need 5 cops here. Well, George Kennedy has played a cop.
I've never played a warden.
A warden. That means Etta Goff wins the game. What the rest of you have? Warden. Anybody have warden? Come on down here, Etta. And we congratulate you. Step right over here. Blue spot, and I'll get to you in a minute there. Don't go anyplace. All right. Howard, you have $600 and our best wishes.
Right.
Howard Meeks,
Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Star.
Sit down. You've seen this show often enough. You know how this part of it goes?
Lots of times.
Good. Not too long ago, Etta, we polled a studio audience. We said, write down your best answer to this. Blank the sea. $500 if you match their most popular response, $250 for matching the second most popular, $100 for matching the third. 3 of our 6 celebrities will help you here.
Patti, do costume.
King of the Sea.
King of the Sea,
Richard.
A cowardly king, chicken of the sea.
Chicken of the Sea. George,
Oh, the old song, By the Sea, by the Sea.
by the sea. King of the Sea, Chicken of the Sea. You want one of those 3, Etta, or do you want to give us one of your own?
I'll take Richard's. Chicken of the Sea.
Chicken of the Sea is what we're looking for. Let's go up there and see if it's under the $100 response. By the Sea is George's answer. Maybe see the $250 number. The Old Man and the Sea. Last chance for Chicken of the Sea. Slide it, Ori. You got it. Congratulations to you. Yeah. You know what that means? Where are you going?
I'm going back where I came from.
What's that? No, you stand there in the blue dot.
I'm going back and sit down.
Oh, you know, you don't sit down yet. Now, you got to play for $5,000.
Just half through.
Right, and you've got to match one celebrity to collect the money, Etta. Whom do you want to match?
Richard.
Okay, here we go. Good luck to you, Etta. Worth $5,000 if you just face this way a little bit. That's it, right there. Here we go.
Let me cheat, do you?
No. Fit for blank. Fit for blank. That's F-I-T for blank. All right. Etta, here it is. Match the answer that Richard has written on the card. We give you $5,000. Fit for...
A king.
Fit for a king, she said. Richard, she says fit for a king will match you for $5,000.
Strange that we had the king who happened to be cowardly.
Yes.
And what was my answer?
Really?
What did I say? I said chicken, didn't I?
Chicken.
Fit for a chicken king.
Pass along these messages just for you. Next time we get together on this stage, you will see
Dick Martin, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Patti.
You were wonderful. Thank you, Gene Rabbit here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.